Hey, what's up, action junkies? Welcome back. Finding awesome action movies on Netflix that aren't the usual suspects? It's a mission, but consider me your guide. Today, we're uncovering 10 of the best under-the-radar Netflix action movies you seriously need to check out in 2025. These aren't the ones always popping up in the top 10, but trust me, they deliver the goods. Get ready to update your watch list. Kicking us off at number 10 is Lou from 2022. Okay, picture this. A grumpy, mysterious loner played by the incredible Allison Janney. Yeah, that Allison Janney from The West Wing and I, Tonya. She's living this quiet life in the wilderness, and then her neighbor's kid gets kidnapped by a seriously bad dude. Suddenly, Janney's character is in full-on Bourne mode, and it is glorious. This movie has some serious grit and showcases Janney in a totally unexpected, totally awesome light. While some critics felt the plot was a bit by the numbers, Janney's performance elevates it big time. And there's a cabin fight scene that is just chef's kiss. If you like your action heroes seasoned and surprising, give Lou a shot. Next up, we have Peppermint from 2018. Look, we all love a good revenge flick, and this one delivers exactly that with Jennifer Garner taking center stage. After a tragedy shatters her life and the system fails her, Gardner's character disappears and comes back hard. We're talking full-on vigilante mode, and she is absolutely ripped and ready to wreck shop. Directed by Pierre Morel, the guy who gave us Taken, you know you're in for some solid action sequences. While some might call the story a bit cliched because, well, it's a revenge movie, Gardner commits 110% to the role. It's not reinventing the wheel, but sometimes you just want to see a formidable force of nature dole out some serious payback. Peppermint scratches that itch with intensity. Alright, buckle up for Wheelman, a 2017 gem starring the king of direct-to-awesome action, Frank Grillo. This movie is so cool because most of it happens inside a car. Grillo plays a getaway driver who gets double-crossed, and the entire tense, frantic story unfolds from his perspective, often within the claustrophobic confines of his vehicle. It's got that neo-noir vibe and keeps you guessing who he can trust. Critics loved Grillo's performance and the tight, focused storytelling. If you're into high-stakes thrillers with a unique perspective and a fantastic lead performance, Wheelman is an absolute must-watch hidden gem. Moving on, let's talk about Avengement from 2019. If you're a fan of Scott Adkins, you already know what time it is. If you're not, get ready to become one. Adkins plays Payne Burgess, a guy who gets out of prison on furlough and decides it's time for some brutal, bone-crunching revenge against the people who put him there. Directed by Jesse V. Johnson, this flick doesn't pull any punches. It's gritty, violent, and features some absolutely incredible fight choreography that Adkins is famous for. Adkins gets one of his best performances here, showing real depth alongside his insane physical skills. This is pure, unadulterated action cinema. Heading to Spain for number 6, we have Gun City, a stylish thriller set in 1920s Barcelona from 2018. This movie throws you into a world of corrupt cops, gangsters, and anarchists during a seriously tense political time. Luis Tosar plays a special agent investigating a stolen weapons train, and he gets way over his head in a complex web of betrayal and violence. It looks gorgeous with fantastic production design recreating the era, and it juggles multiple plot lines effectively. While maybe a bit dense at times, it's an absorbing historical action flick that offers something a little different from the usual. Alright, get ready for some wild energy with The Big Four, an Indonesian action comedy from 2022 by the bonkers brilliant director Timo Tjahjanto. If you've seen his other stuff, you know he goes all out, and this is no exception. It's about a straight-laced cop who discovers her murdered father was actually the leader of a group of retired assassins. Cue insane, over-the-top, hyper-violent action sequences blended with genuinely funny comedy. It's gory, hilarious, and features some unforgettable characters. The Big Four is a total blast and a perfect example of action cinema that doesn't take itself too seriously, but still delivers incredible stunts. Picking up the pace, literally, is Lost Bullet 2 from 2022, the sequel to the equally awesome Lost Bullet. This French action flick continues the story of Lino, a mechanic with incredible driving skills who's now part of a narcotics unit but is still obsessed with finding justice for his brother and mentor. Prepare for absolutely bonkers car chases and brutal hand-to-hand combat. The plot gets a bit twisty with corrupt cops and witness protection, but honestly, you're here for the action. And Lost Bullet 2 delivers in spades. It's a pedal-to-the-metal thrill ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Back to Indonesia for another brutal entry from the Mo brothers, Headshot from 2016. Starring the legendary Iko Uwais from the Raid movies, this film is exactly what you expect. Non-stop, incredibly choreographed martial arts action with a high body count. Uwais plays a man who washes ashore with amnesia, but quickly discovers he has a very particular set of skills when a ruthless crime syndicate comes looking for him. While the story is pretty standard action fare, the fight scenes are anything but. If you appreciate top-tier martial arts choreography and don't mind some serious violence, Headshot is a must-see. Coming in at number 2 is the ensemble-driven Triple Frontier from 2019. With a cast stacked with talent like Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, and Pedro Pascal, you know you're in good hands. This movie follows a group of former special ops guys who decide to use their skills for a heist against a drug lord. Things predictably go wrong, and the film becomes a tense survival story about the consequences of their actions and the pressure of greed. It's more of a slower burn-in than some on this list, focusing on the characters and the suspense, but when the action hits, it's impactful. It's a smart, grown-up action film that's often overlooked. And finally, my top under-the-radar Netflix action pick for 2025 is Cop Shop from 2021. Directed by Joe Carnahan, this is a wild, contained action thriller that takes place mostly in a small-town police station. You've got Frank Grillo as a con artist trying to hide in jail, Jeri Butler as a hitman trying to get to him by getting arrested, and Alexis Louder as the rookie cop caught in the middle. Then another even crazier hitman shows up. It's a pulpy, violent, and has a fantastic breakup performance from Alexis Louder. If you like your action movies with a dark comedic edge and a ridiculously high body count confined to one location, Cop Shop is an absolute blast. So, there you have it, 10 under-the-radar action movies on Netflix that I think deserve way more love. What do you think of my list? Did I miss any absolute gems? Let me know your personal under-the-radar Netflix action movie recommendations in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to Filmflix for more movie lists, reviews, and general film chat. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Happy watching, guys!